young boy, before you graduate and you are awarded degree in the university, you must be found worthy in character and the learning. And I remember many years back, in my first year in the university, first degree, we were in the warehouse, quote, lecture room, warehouse quote, bracket, lecture room, if you know what I mean. And then it's transformed already because we have a massive university with massive infrastructure now. But there will always be a starting point. So we are having a lecture, I think, Nigerian peoples and culture. And then one thing happened and one thing led to the other. And the lecturer called me out and said, hey you, come out. Come and start here on the podium and face your fellow students, the human beings inside. Many people. And then I went up there and he held my shoulder and said, look at the crowd, look at your fellow students. And he said, hey, you, what is that you call him? And then the whole lecture room erupted. Loco, elder, loco. And people started laughing. And I used my side eyes as small as I was, very lanky and skinny. And I looked at him, he smiled a little bit and fixed and looked at me, looked at the student, and he said to me, I am very sure your parents sent you to school to learn, study, and become somebody. Now, look at your fellow students. Let me tell you one thing. Before ever you graduate in the university, you are awarded a degree in your course, you must be found worthy in character and learning. Did you hear me? I said, yes. Do you understand that? I was looking at him and he said, you must be found worthy in character and learning. He said, note, what did I say first? Character. And the second one, learning. And he went further to say, no matter your A's, B's, and how intelligent you are, passing everything, and a panel sitting to ratify your result, there must be that element of good character before you pass. Now that's sync. From them on, I was cautious. And so, even if I am localizing, and outside, you know what I mean, university, Unizik, and whatever. Oh, I mentioned the name. Oh, it's good anyway. He's my big alma mater. And I always careful. And I said, I won't spoil my family name, my own name, Chukwuano, and then my family name, parents, my mother, father, my paternal grandmom, maternal grandmom, and my parents, my family name, big name, and my own God-given name. I won't spoil it. And so, and I will tell you, it formed part of my advice when I was lecturing at a polytechnic and as PRO and acting head, disciplinary unit, students affairs. All the students that passed through me will bear me witness, and I know all of them are doing well. Many married, many outside the country, many in businesses, many land handiwork, business, real estate, and many of them. They will tell you the advice I always tell them. I will say what the lecturer told me. You can guess the lecturer for the old guys that told me that. I won't mention them, but you can mention them in the comments. I will always tell them, before you graduate, whatever you do, be careful. Because before you graduate, you must be found worthy in character, one, and learning, two. All the students, all the years I taught, they had this. As a lecturer, as PRO, as acting head, disciplinary unit, and many things, these students affairs, and one-on-one advice, And so I will find one of the video interview from Anambra State Broadcasting Service. The interview was granted one matriculation time, I think. You hear that advice I gave. What I tell the interviewer that I always tell our students, and we as lecturers and the management of that institution tell our students, and many institutions in Nigeria, including my alma mater, the great Nnamdi Azikiwe University. And so you've had it. Young boy, before you graduate, you must be found worthy in character and learning. Share this. Thank you.